Escape from Tarkov is either in the best state ever, or it's a completely dead game, depending on who you ask. Today, I'm going to break down what is actually happening within Tarkov and the community, and then get into my perspective and outlook on the game going forward. We are currently about 4 months into the current patch and the last content update in Tarkov, and it's very common that people lose interest around this point, and most people, aside from the streamers and new players in the honeymoon phase, take a solid break until the wipe, which happens roughly every 6 months or around 2 months from now. This is nothing new, and it happens every wipe, but something about this current wipe just feels different. This wipe, more players, even creators that have never branched out from Tarkov, me included, are stepping away, or some even outright quitting the game. But why? It could be the massively popular video Goat made shining light on the cheating issue, the underwhelming audio update, false spans, among countless other BSG PR nightmares, players getting bored of the same quests and just unfinished, unsatisfying mechanics, and well, unfortunately the list goes on and on. The truth is it's a combination of everything, for me at least. In fact, I think all of these issues have been building up in the community for a while now, about 1.5 years or so, and this wipe, everybody kind of just snapped. The community outrage has in a way forced BSG's hand into being more communicative, which is a step in the right direction, but I just don't think it really does it for us, or at least currently. During all of the drama with the cheaters in the GOAT video, BSG started publicly posting ban waves every few days until, well, days turned into weeks, and it seems that they may have been trying to hush the community and aren't really as committed as they led us to believe. BSG started posting timelines, and well, actually they can't really be called timelines because there is no time or estimated timeline at all, but rather plans, or roadmaps they call them, on the upcoming updates. Some good news is that the devs seem to agree that the current engine and framework of the game is not sufficient, and they seem dedicated to essentially rewriting the game on something more modern. Let's take a look at the plans going forward. Here we have update 13.0.5, the technical update, and then they're going to transition to Unity 2021. This will just help them modernize everything. Next, we have 13.1, which is another technical update, just working on a few networking things. And then we have 14.0, which is the big content update, streets expansion, vaulting, just all the big content stuff. I think Chad's, Rats, and Timmy's alike, we can all agree that these changes look promising, to say the least, but the real question is when. Nikita's mentioned on podcasts that they plan to wipe the game with the streets expansion, and that looks to be like the 14.0 on this roadmap. This both excites me and scares me after working with and around BSG and Tarkov for so long. If they were to keep the current wipe cycle of about every 6 months, noted I would argue is a bit longer than I would prefer, and 4 months would be better, but that's a conversation for another day. So every 6 months, that would mean that they plan to do a technical update, transition the game to a new version of the Unity engine, do another technical update, and drop a massive content update and wipe all within 2 months from now. And let's not forget that arena mode was supposed to be publicly available for testing in the summer of 2022. So I just find it hard to believe that we're going to get 4 big updates within 2 months, leading me to 2 scenarios that could possibly happen here. Either BSG will wipe with the Unity update, and the community will be left with a tiny amount or no content to keep us entertained for around a month until we're in a similar situation for the next 5 months after that, until the next wipe happens with the streets update. Or the wipe will be prolonged many months until all of this is ready, and best case scenario, arena might come out and hold us over until then. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't really love either of those options. I love Tarkov. I hope I'm wrong, and trust me, I would love for BSG to come out of nowhere and prove me wrong. But after being so hopeful for so long, I think I speak for many when I say I'm just sick of it. If you pop into my streams, it's fairly obvious that I'm burnt out on Tarkov for all of the reasons I listed in this video. I've been streaming DayZ a majority of the time, and truthfully, I haven't been having a great time on Tarkov this past month or so. I'm not quitting Tarkov, but I am going to slow down for a bit until we get some cool events or an update that makes the game worth playing. I feel like I log on, I die to desync or a cheater or whatever other bug or issue. The fights don't feel satisfying to me. I feel like I'm just existing on camera for 6 to 8 hours a day for no reason, doing nothing entertaining. I'm not doing anything new. The content isn't inspiring, and I'm just so burnt out on it. So I'm going to take it slow for a bit until we get some cool events, and I'm going to play some games that I enjoy for the next month or two until we get something, because surely we'll get something, right? And that just happens to be DayZ right now. Still expect some Tarkov streams about 2 to 3 times a week, and know that I'm not giving up on the game. I'm just working on some stream highlight videos and a couple immersive DayZ adventure movies to post on this channel very soon, and I'm super excited about it. I thank everyone greatly for supporting the variety content, because it's very scary to branch out and doing content creation. So while Tarkov's in the state it's in, I'll catch you in the next one.